and he's a fun cat, and he just...
Don't forget, Sam, we have Attack on Titan Final Season Part 45.
No, then they do it again. They're like, okay, Attack on Titan, actually the final.
Yeah, for real this time.
For real this time.
That's the name of it.
That's the name of it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Anime Summit Podcast. It's your favorite host, Sam, the Bomb. And of course with me every week is Danny.
Hey.
Nick.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Puppet. You know, I'm always afraid that whenever we do
We're gonna get canceled.
that we're gonna lose like our British fans or UK fans, and you know what I mean? Like, I hope that's not the
we
case.
could do American accents.
I can do an American accent really well. Really?
Howdy.
Ready? Watch this.
I sure like tractors.
Yeah. Hey, I'm from Delaware.
Does anybody live in Delaware? No, I don't think so.
Hey, let's go fishing a little bit. I don't know. Also, I discovered that there's a city in New Jersey today called Cinnamonson. Danny, you want to explain that to me?
Wait, what? What is it?
There's a city in Jersey called Cinnamonson, New Jersey.
Cinnamon Sun. Is that like where Paul Atreides is from? Like, are we fucking mining spice?
I feel like Danny and cinematography in that city have some kind of connection.
I mean, no.
Oh, sure. You
Not only
is that
that-
something you want to share something with the class here, Danny?
No,
Yeah, Danny.
well, not only that, that town is literally right by Philly.
A likely story.
No, I'm
Okay.
like, I'm
city of brotherly
legit.
love.
I looked it up. I'm on Google Maps right now.
Danny's like, fucking get on Google Maps to see this empirical evidence, and me and Nick are just
More
like,
like cinnamon shitty. All right, Sam. This has
anyway.
nothing to do with anything.
Anyway, yeah, we're gonna
Anime.
fucking talk about what we think should happen, what might happen, what's not gonna happen for 2023.
And what has not yet come to pass.
What has yet not come to pass.
Those Lord of the Rings. Who said that? Was that Galadriel? I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. Probably Galadriel. She's the future and shit.
And in his place, you would have a queen.
Yeah, Nick's all been obsessed with.
More beautiful and terrifying.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't
Nick's
know.
problem is he's obsessed with the queen lately.
Dude, no. I was talking about Galadriel, but R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth II. Or so she wants us to think. I think that was the fourth one. There's no way you lived that long.
Yeah, she was 90-something years old. Yeah, it's crazy.
Like
She
96
was
or something?
96, but her husband
The
lived.
funniest part-
Her husband lived to be 99. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, there we go. Men win. There we go.
There's that one lady in China.
I mean,
anyway, it
Betty
doesn't
White
matter.
also lived until she was 99 too.
Yeah, so Betty White wins. Anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, you know what? There's a lot of crazy stuff happening in 2023 in terms of anime-wise. I'm very excited. Of course, there's a lot of sequels, right? But, like...
Well, that's how it always goes.
It's
capitalism.
That's how capitalism works.
We need that clip of Tim Curry being like, "I'm going to the one place that is untainted by capitalism."
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
Space. I think that's from a video game. I don't know. That's fucking funny though.
Anyway, I'm excited to go into 2023. But yeah, let's just hash it out. Let's talk about it. Let's freeball it a little bit. Have a little roundtable discussion. And because next week's episode is all about a blast from the past, man. It's going to be crazy. So, listener question. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Links.animesummit.net. Go there first. You know why you should go there? Number one, because I told you to. Okay. Number two, because there's a link to the Spotify right there. And I know not everyone listens on Spotify, okay? We all know that you're a bunch of bitches, all right?
Too many Rogan episodes to catch up on. Come on now, Sam.
But you should go on Spotify and give us a rating. Because once we get to 100 ratings, we're going to do a live stream, hang out, do some giveaways, play some games, and then later on, do another School Days review episode, but this time with Danny reviewing School Days, because she ain't seen it. And
Nope.
Nick has been telling her to see
We
it.
did one a long time ago that was like School Days versus something.
It was a swap or something, yeah.
It was a swap.
Yeah.
That was like our first year of the podcast, or maybe second year.
Yeah. And it was me and Quokka's first time watching it, and we laughed really hard. We were like, God damn it, dude, what the hell is this? But that being said, Danny, it's been in the back of Danny's mind. Nick has been torturing her with it. She's going to review it and do it if you get us to 100 ratings. So please do that, okay? And then also there's a
King
Patreon
really wants that review.
Yeah, because they did a group watch of it again recently, and King watched it. He was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And Nick was like, I told all of you. Nick is like that old guy in the really small town with the tumbleweeds going by, and he's yelling. And then he's like, y'all laughed at me. You all laughed at me, and I told you.
You all said I was.
Who's laughing now?
You all said I was crazy.
Yeah.
I am, but I'm right also.
But I'm right also. But yeah, dude, do that, okay? Listener question of the week, Nick. What do you got?
Listener question of the week. This is by Tatami. What do you guys think are must-watch anime at each point in your life? And I think we briefly covered. Was this an episode we did, or
no.
we did kind of a different spin?
But
on it.
But Tatami is saying childhood, teenage years, early adult, full adult.
I think we just did like before you die, like in a general sense.
Yeah.
You could search that one up.
Childhood, dude.
Grave of the Fireflies. Let's go. You got children as the main characters.
No.
Okay.
What more could you want?
Listener Nick. Yeah. Childhood. You got to watch like Fighting Foodons or Flint the Time Detective or Cardcaptor Sakura. It's got to be one of those. That's like.
I mean, you can watch Cardcaptor Sakura at any point of your life.
Cardcaptor Sakura is probably, I don't know, it's way cooler when you're older, I think. Yeah, but like, that'll definitely get you in it. Because childhood is like, that's like the anime. You need to watch anime to get you into anime, right? So like, I would say
like any shonen, really, or shoujo.
Something like a more kid shonen, I would say is Flint the Time Detective or something like that, or Yu-Gi-Oh,
The Time Detective.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Naruto.
Teenage years, watch a shonen, or watch a shoujo or shonen. Watch like Inuyasha, or I don't know, you probably still are watching Pokemon at this point. I loved G Gundam as a teenager, as like a 12-year-old, 13-year-old kid. I loved G Gundam because like it's a Gundam show, but it's not your average like war story, war-torn political drama Gundam show. It's like a more so proxy battle kind of Gundam show. But still with some of that crazy war stuff in it, I guess.
I'm looking online for like lists of family anime.
A
lot of these are bad. Like, I don't think kids would like Ghibli movies that much.
What?
I think Ghibli movies are better for older.
What are you talking about?
Dude,
They can watch it. It's like G-rated, but like I don't think they're
kidding?
gonna like it enough. You know?
My cousin, when he was like 3 years old,
Maybe like Castle in the Sky.
my cousin loved Howl's Moving Castle when he was a kid.
A lot of my
Yeah, that'd be good.
Same thing.
They
with,
like
same
anything
thing
with colors, though,
Ponyo.
Danny.
Ponyo, he loved Ponyo, and
Somebody's recommending Barakamon. A kid is not gonna like Barakamon.
a lot of my friends
well,
with
why
kids
would
show their
you?
kids.
No.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Girls in Panzer would be kind of fun.
Okay. Anyways,
Full Metal Alchemist. That might be a little mature for like a 7-year-old.
okay, Nick
but-
just
Why
Nick,
are no?
sorry, go ahead, Danny. Go ahead.
Oh my god! Like Nick is. Just
I'm going to
fucking-
show my
you
4-year-old
are
Spirited Away. They're going
seriously
to understand all the
fucking
themes
trolling
and sub-themes and...
Oh my god!
Hey, little Jimmy, do you understand the train scene?
You're really not understanding the question.
It's just
Ponyo, maybe.
they're kids, man. Like a lot of my friends who have kids had a lot of their kids. They show their kids Ghibli movies all the time, and while they may not understand, like
Yeah, and how did those kids turn out?
I don't know, some of them are just starting 5th grade, and some of them are starting junior high this year, which just
Yeah,
scares the shit
they
out
could
of
be
me.
starting 6th grade. What do you think about that? They could be 1 year ahead.
Well, it scares the shit out of me because I remember when they were in their fucking mom's bellies and shit. Anyway, Nick,
Some young parents, you know. Jeez.
Nick, that's not the point. No, yeah, I went to I went to an alternative high school. But that's not the point, Nick. The point is, kids are kids, man. Like, I enjoyed...
They don't know what they like. Just put something on.
I enjoyed Ghibli movies when I was a kid. You know, they may not understand, like, the themes and nuances of, like, you know, Pom-Poko or Spirited Away or whatever, but, like, it's fucking Tanukis, man. They're raccoons. They're fucking Face Johnsons running around. Anyway, teenage years...
Doraemon, Pokemon.
Teenage years, I would say, like...
Oh, Sailor Moon is a good one, actually.
Are you still stuck on childhood or teenage? Because I'm moving on.
I've never left childhood.
Okay, yeah,
so
stop.
I've never grown up.
Maybe,
like Peter
maybe
Pan.
maybe just stop like.
I'm on an anime podcast.
Just stop listing off anime randomly and just like let's answer the question so we can move on. You know what I mean? Okay, so like, teenage years.
Definitely not Crayon Shin-chan.
Teenage years, Crayon Shin-chan, absolutely. The dub.
I'm just trying to anger our Discord.
No, Shin-chan is like one of the greatest things ever. In my teenage years, that shit was hilarious. It's still hilarious. Early adults.
Oh, okay. Wait. You gotta let us all talk about teens.
I'm trying to like get through all of my answer.
Okay, you're doing yours, then we'll do ours. All right.
Because you keep just listing things off, and I want to move on. You know what I mean? So like,
we got time. We got no plan for this episode, Sam. We're fine.
we did have a plan for it. Nick just didn't read the show sheet, so he thinks we have no plan.
I didn't find it. You didn't yell at me loud enough.
I did actually. I pinged him twice. So anyway, teenage years, early adults. I would say, you know, whatever's on Adult Swim. I don't fucking know. Dead Man Wonderland.
Do they still do?
I mean,
no, Adult Swim's still going on. They were away for a while.
They do it. They call it Toonami on Saturday nights now. Yeah, they're showing One Piece on there right now.
But they were gone for like a few years or a decade or something. Maybe not quite a decade,
but yeah,
5
like
years.
Oh yeah, a while. And then they brought it back, but they brought it back as Saturday Night Toonami. So like, they actually did rerun like FL. They reran Fooly Cooly. They premiered the new Fooly Cooly.
See, that's one you should watch as a teen.
Fooly Cooly is one you should watch as a teen.
Only the original Fooly Cooly. The other ones do not exist. Nobody should ever watch those. I'm saying it now. I'm revising all my Fooly Cooly alternative scores to 1 out of 10 because it defeats the whole purpose of that show.
And then, you know, I think now is the time. Like, you're an early adult, right? Like, you're probably in college. You're probably like, okay, well, I didn't really want to go out to the bar with all the other fucking frat boys and all the douchebags or whatever, right? I just want to stay in my dorm and watch a show or something. Now's the perfect time to start something long or binge like Cowboy Bebop or Outlaw Star, or maybe binge read like Chainsaw Man or something. Just start a manga. I don't know. You know, like...
See, I don't think you should binge Cowboy Bebop. You got to watch that one at a time.
Sword Art Online, you know, teenage years might be Sword Art Online. Early adult might be Sword Art Online. Full adult, I have no idea. By the time you're a full adult, I'm not going to wreck you shit. Just fucking listen to our podcast is what I'm going to say.
You're going to read about taxes.
God. Okay.
You're just going to get angry at politics.
Okay, Danny, why don't you go? Because, you know, I'm sure you have your answers thought out already by the time I've finished yapping.
Yeah, and after fucking Nick just kept spewing out shit.
Yeah, just like go before, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to contribute.
So then before Nick farts.
I mean, childhood didn't really watch that much anime. It was just mainly like whatever was on the Disney Channel, and you know, Kiki's Delivery Service was on the Disney Channel.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, anything that's like kid friendly for sure. Teenage years, Yu Yu Hakusho, Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah, I loved Yu Yu Hakusho when I was a teenager.
Yeah, I would literally run home to make sure that I got home at like 4, so because that's when like Toonami started.
Yeah.
So, I mean, after what, like once you're a teenager, that's like literally. When
That's the end.
That's the end.
Yeah,
That's the end of the beginning.
According to anime,
that's the
according to
beginning
anime,
of
that's
the
your
end,
peak.
really. So
Then you're buying figures and spending $200 on figures and.
Your telomeres start to shorten.
I didn't spend any I didn't buy any figures when I was a teenager. I didn't start buying figures
nobody got money
until
for that.
like I was an adult.
No, I'm saying
like,
yeah, but
I
I'm
had
saying
my
after,
own
yeah.
I had my own money and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely like when you're 16, you can definitely watch more of like the adult stuff. Like Black Lagoon, I feel like is a good one. Even though I watched that for the first time in my 30s. So yeah, I mean, honestly, like anime is an open sea. Like there's just so much that you can watch and rewatch. I mean, I freaking rewatch things that I watched when I was a teenager and stuff. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You go backwards the older you get. It's like Benjamin Buttons. You start watching child shows again.
Yeah. I want to be young still.
I mean, they
You
definitely
can't watch magical girl shows until you're 40.
Oh God.
That's the core demographic.
Sure.
I think it actually is in Japan. Their average age is like 75 in Japan, so yeah. Yep, that's the exact stat. That's right. That's what I said.
Okay, Nick, what about you? Or Danny, did you finish or?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
All right, kid shows. Ooh.
Oh, he's still scrolling websites. Let's just move on. Okay. Let's
You know what sucks? I would say Redline would be a great kid show, but they have boobs in one scene.
That is a terrible show to show
Yeah, maybe
a kid.
Teenagers,
Are you kidding?
yes. Teenagers, yes. Not kids, though.
You're terrible at this question.
Redline. All right, close your eyes, little Timmy. The boobies are coming out.
Little Timmy.
All right, we got Akira. That's a good kid show. They'd get that one.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay, no, for real though, I would say like kids would like Sailor Moon, like as a kid, because I think here's what happens. Kids, they want to feel like they're older than they are, so you're watching the characters who are like, they're in their teens. You're like, oh, I'm mature like that, yeah, it's fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of my stuff is kind of older stuff. Avatar: The Last Airbender is not anime, but I think most kids would like that. Obviously, all the comedies. Like this is not an anime either, but the first 12 seasons of The Simpsons,
Okay.
classic.
So, anyways,
Just had to point that one out. What else? Oh, Hunter x Hunter. We haven't said that, but I mean, the kids would fucking love that shit. It gets a little dark at the end, but I mean, by the time they get that far, they'll probably be like 10 or something, so that's fine. All right, teenager. What do we got here? Okay, Hibane Renmei. I would say when you're like 20, right in that sweet spot here. When you're
so
like
early adult.
super depressed. Yeah. I'm just kind of scrolling through my list. I mean, once you're a teenager, you can pretty much watch anything. Like I think people can understand all this stuff. They're not going to enjoy stuff like Legend of the Galactic Heroes very much until you're older, probably. I mean, some people will, but probably a lot of them won't. And I think Aria, I always mention Aria, but I think you're not going to really enjoy that until you're at least mid-20s, probably. Because it's very slow. But, yeah, other than that, you can watch anything. But, yeah, I mean, Cowboy Bebop, everybody watched that as a late teen, early 20s. Even Evangelion, we didn't mention. I got to say that. Like, you should watch that when you're, like, Shinji's age. Seriously. Why not? Like, that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Watch everything when you're young. Cherish it. Cherish
watch
it.
it. Yeah, who cares? You'll be fine.
Just don't watch, I don't fucking know. Don't watch Tatami Galaxy when you're 10. You're not going to get that. Maybe wait till you're like 25
Galaxy.
for that one.
Yeah. I will say this, and I'm sorry, Nick. I didn't mean to rush you.
I think Kaiji Ultimate Survivor would be a good adult show too. I mentioned Kaiji and Aria, so everybody take a shot. But yeah. So I don't mean to rush you, Nick. It's just it didn't dawn on me until just towards the end there that we probably answered this question completely wrong. As in no, it's the key anime that you're going to watch at those ages, right? Must watch anime at each point.
Yeah, I just was thinking.
I listed a bunch.
I was just thinking we
kind of did it. We didn't have a exact list,
we didn't have this would be good when you're a kid because you'll learn this or that or whatever. We just were we were just dude, no, when I was a kid, Sailor Moon was the shit. You know what I mean?
I think they like that shit, dude.
Nah,
Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon. You can't go wrong with that. Pokemon.
You really can't. You really can't. Yeah. And that sounds like we're just being a bunch of old fogies, right? Because that's what we watch. But no, seriously, there's.
I guess what's some new stuff that could be watched?
As a
question.
kid, yeah, as a kid,
there's a lot of stuff.
There's I mean, you could watch. Yeah, newer stuff. That's a good question.
New kid-friendly shows. New-ish.
Tokyo
past
Mew Mew.
decade.
Tokyo Mew Mew.
The new one, is that as good as the old one?
Tokyo Mew Mew.
Not
the old one
really,
ever
but
good?
it's definitely demographic, like targeted
Right.
audience is towards little kids, pretty much.
Yeah. Me and Roboco probably
Pure,
when that
like
comes out.
anything that's pre-cure.
Oh,
is
Spy
also,
X Family.
is
Spy
also,
Family.
I wouldn't
Maybe
say
not.
kids should watch.
Maybe not like
that.
a kid.
That could be like a
There's
teenager.
not a lot of kid anime that I've watched. Oh, here we go. Japari Park. Goddamn, what's that anime called?
Oh,
I don't know the name of the anime. Kimono Friends. There you go.
Kimono Friends.
Which ironically probably is better for older audiences too.
Yeah.
Working Buddies is a good kid show. That's
My
like
Hero Academia. I mean, you
super
could do
short.
that.
Yeah. Working Buddies. Oh, Rilakuma and Kaoru, which is technically like a claymation anime, but you know,
Little Witch Academia. We didn't. say
Little
that
Witch
one yet.
Academia. Yeah, that's
That's actually a perfect one. I'm gonna go with that.
yeah, that's a good one. Okay. All right. Good job. Sorry,
We listed everything we've seen.
We took for well, Nick did. I actually tried to, Nick was like, let me go on my list and just Okay, Danny, waifu and husbando.
Waifu is Saber from Fate, and husband
In honor of the Queen.
in honor of the Queen.
Nah.
And husbando is Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan.
In honor of the queen.
In honor of the Queen.
of the Queen.
He ate her, and that's why she's gone.
Eren Jägermeister.
The Queen was what was in the basement all along.
That was the secret in the basement.
Yes.
Look. Let me tell you.
It's okay. She was 96. Like, we can make fun of it. It's not that sad.
Let me tell you.
I'm sorry. It's not fucking sad at all.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm scrolling through that. There's like those tabs on Mal, right? And at the top of the seasonal page, and I just like to click later. Once in a while, I like to click the later tab and see what's going on. And
Oh, yeah, dude.
yeah, and there's a lot of cool things here that I think are going to be super dope. And I don't know, it's then some things I'm not hype about at all. It's just like, oh god. I don't know about this. But like, I'm really excited for Pipe Wrench Boy. It's like a Big Robot Hero one.
Is that a porno or an anime?
So anyways, there's another basketball one coming out. Sometime in 2023, the Witch Hat anime is going to come out, which I'm not super excited for.
Oh, God. But who's doing that one again? Which studio? Or which studio?
I don't think they know yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm waiting.
God, I hope it's JC staff and everybody just loses their mind.
I'm waiting to hear the staff more so, but yeah, I'm not totally sure.
It looks like One Punch Man season 2. Just imagine that. Imagine the salt.
It's just like, I don't know. Kame Shirahama's artwork is just.
It's by Studio 4 Degree. It's by the Berserk 2016 studio.
God.
They're just fucking doll people.
I totally forgot.
Oh my god.
And I got to get on Shangri-La Frontier because that was one of the mangas recommended to me. And then speaking of Fooly Cooly, we're also getting Fooly Cooly shoegaze and grunge. So I'm excited for those because maybe they'll be better than the alternative and progressive. But we're getting another Tokyo Babylon. Skate second season. Then it's just
hell yeah.
Aside from that stuff I listed, there's a bunch of sequels. There's also The Masterful Cat is depressed again today. I'm excited for that. I don't know what it's about. It's just this cat face, and this girl, she takes in the black cat, and it turns out the black cat is actually this big cat. He's a big cat. And he's a fun cat, and he just...
Don't forget, Sam, we have Attack on Titan final season part 45.
No, then they do it again. They're like, okay, Attack on Titan, actually the final.
Yeah, for real this time.
For real this time.
That's the name of it.
That's the name of it, yeah.
They did the opposite of Game of Thrones. Like Game of Thrones ended too soon. Attack on Titan just never ends. They keep blue balling you. Blue ball after blue ball.
We got Magus Bride season 2, and we'll talk about other anime industry stuff later. But just in terms of shows,
tons of Oh shit, Konosuba 3.
Konosuba 3, and then the Konosuba.
Wait, Studio Drive. Not even Dean anymore.
And then the Konosuba OVA, also, which is like the Megumin one.
Oh my God, Tanya and the Evil season 2.
Shield Hero
Jujutsu
3.
Kaisen 2.
So
Shield Hero 3. Vinland Saga. Uzumaki's coming out. That's right.
Uzumaki, yep. And here's what I'm gonna say: everyone's gonna see the end of Attack on Titan and hate it. Like,
did you read the manga?
Yeah.
What if they change it?
I don't know. I liked it. I mean, but then
the
like
manga's done, right?
Yeah, it finished last year. Yeah.
Okay.
Or beginning of this year or last year, I don't remember. But yeah, like it, I was reading it weekly, or monthly or whatever it came out was. But like, and yeah, so like the part that just happened, I'm just gonna say it. So if you haven't seen it yet, cover your ears. But Titan becoming Eren becoming the final founding Titan, and then beginning the rumbling. That's like.
The rumbling. That sounds like somebody's just got really hungry.
Yeah, it's called the rumbling. I mean, when you see it, you're not gonna laugh anymore because it's fucked up. But I mean,
my tummy rumbling. Burp.
I mean, so we're in the last 10 chapters. So I didn't think it was that bad, and then there was this other thing where people said he originally was gonna end it some other way, and then some people claimed to have found the pages of it or something, and I think someone uploaded a fake one at some point. I don't remember. But anyway, I think a lot of people are going to hate it. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's exactly how it's pretty predictable. I think that's how it should have ended, and I think that's why people got mad. I don't know. I have no idea. I actually, in my opinion, I honestly have no idea why people were mad about it. So, I don't know. I think people are just stupid and just want to be mad about something.
It's hard to have a good ending these days,
I mean, I think for this in particular, because we waited so long for it, and then they kept going, "Oh, this is the final season. Oh, this is the final season." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe
they're doing the Charlie Brown thing,
and then we waited.
They're pulling the football.
We waited 2 years. Yeah, exactly. We waited 2 years for it to get going again. And I don't know. I think that's gonna create a lot of discussion though, and I'm gonna be in the corner laughing, being like, y'all just need to calm down. You know what I mean? I mean, I thought it was fine. I don't know how else you would have ended it, in my opinion. But, except for literally everybody dying, But, who knows?
Yeah, just make it like Devilman Crybaby.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck it, bro.
Sorry, Danny. What were you going to say?
Yeah, so I'm scrolling, and I'm pretty much down to the very bottom of, all the later stuff, and,
Sure.
the unknown planning, it was only just announced and stuff.
Yeah.
There is gonna be a new anime adaptation to Akira.
Oh shit! Is that on Mal right here?
Yeah. Why wasn't I didn't ever see an announcement on Twitter like this. I feel like
Shin Anime.
I feel like something like
Studio Sunrise.
I feel like something like that is a big deal.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
and why am I
yet,
hearing about this right now?
Yeah, there's nothing known about it.
So
on Mal. Mal doesn't have a lot of info,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Well, no, I'm just saying in general, because I'm on Twitter scrolling all the time, and I didn't even see anybody talk about this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe it'll get pushed back. Yeah, if it happens next year, it'll be probably at the end.
I haven't done the newscast in a while. But here is the article right here from July 4th. Katsuhiro Otomo unveils Orbital Era and anime film new Akira anime adaptation. Orbital Era was revealed at Anime Expo panel on Thursday, and it's their third feature film as a director, following Akira and Steam Boy. That's crazy, man.
That's interesting. I'm curious on if they're gonna
Oh,
do.
Steam Boy looked really good. I remember that.
I'm
Yeah,
curious
it
if
did.
they're gonna do another movie or if they're gonna do like full on series, like
Yeah.
continuation after the first movie came out.
Yeah. It just, and all it says too is just anime, so who knows? But
Mm-hmm.
like, it would be cool if it was a series of movies. I don't know
That
if,
honestly, I feel like I would want that over.
like a series.
I'd-
series.
I-
I'd almost rather have a TV show though, because it wasn't the movie Akira really condensed.
It was, and
they
it was
didn't
changed.
Finish everything.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, they changed a bunch.
I don't know if it was because they couldn't get to it on time or anything like that. I think they were just
Well,
like,
it's
Well,
a
I
movie. You
think
can't have
because
that many hours.
I think
Yeah.
I think Otomo was writing was still writing Akira when the movie was being made too. So
They looked at it and they're like, "Pfft, not as good as
I don't
Angel's
remember the
Egg.
dates,
Forget
yeah.
it."
But like, yeah, the manga, they're. I always tell when I recommend Akira to people, I always tell them watch the movie and read the manga because they're completely different.
Yeah.
Past a certain point.
which we read the manga for our first manga club.
Dude, it's so good. It's so fucking good.
Oh, it actually is good,
Yeah.
unlike the Miyazaki
Oh,
manga.
you've never read it?
Ooh.
No, I've never read it. No.
Oh my god, Nick, you would love it. That is, oh my god, dude.
Is it as good as Innocent? I think not.
Okay, so I'm currently reading Innocent Rouge right now, and I love it. I'm talking
Oh,
about
you're
just
past me. Oh, I gotta catch up. I
Innocent
gotta
is like
catch
the
up.
trash that we all need, dude. A French executioner. Everybody's a pretty boy.
yeah.
Entirely historically accurate. Everybody was definitely that beautiful.
I'm
back
I'm
then.
on volume 4 of Innocent Rouge, yeah. But no,
Oh,
like
no.
Nick, I'm telling you, I mean, if you like Innocent, you'd probably like this. I mean, it's really good. It's such a good.
I don't think it's anything like Innocent.
No,
mean, it's
no.
not.
It's not. But in terms of just like the fucking hyper political fucking action gore shit. You know what I mean? Like it's not that
Yeah.
Innocent is like actiony really, but
Oh, it has action, pouty lip action.
it has patty lip action, dude, and really huge pickle eyebrow action.
Oh, dude, I can't believe they added that. It like doesn't fit the rest of the art style. That's how you know she's royalty.
Yeah, no, Rouge is good. But that's crazy that you found that, Danny. That's
Yeah.
crazy that you found it. Wow. Okay, I'm excited to hear about that. Shit.
Yeah.
There you
Also, there is gonna be an adaptation of Asumu Tezuka.
Not gonna work here anymore anyway.
I know. I'm sorry. We read this for Manga Club too. Pluto. It's the same writer
Oh,
who
yeah,
did
Pluto.
who did Monster. And,
Wait,
and-
Pluto's like they're making a show of Pluto. Didn't they already make one of those?
I mean, it's not known on what it's going to be, but it's announced that there's going to be an anime adaptation based off of Pluto.
Okay, I'm thinking of something different. I'm thinking of the Phoenix. I think that's a different thing. Never mind.
No, it's this. Here, I'll.
Did you say Naoki
sure.
Urasawa was the same guy who
No.
wrote Monster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Naoki Urasawa, right?
Naoki gonna work here anymore anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a combination between him and Asumu, who did Astro Boy.
Osamu Tezuka.
Yes. Yes.
Tezuka is
Yes,
the
you
Duke
are
Nukem
correct.
version.
Yes. Yeah.
The
I
Duke
completely
Nukem
butchered.
version.
I completely butchered their names.
I'm here to
so-
draw manga and chew
I
bubblegum.
apologize
And I'm
in
all out of
advance.
bubblegum.
Here's what I'm
So-
saying, and no, it's okay. And that's God. I can't believe Danny found that. That's fucking sick. I mean, fucking. That's pretty cool though.
Next year is gonna be fucking.
I'm
hype,
always
dude.
worried
Not-
that when
I
they
mean,
do like
so
Tezuka
this is
stuff,
not like there is no set date for these. Just so you know, like
Yeah,
there's
no, we're on
date for them.
we're on the later tab, which means
Yeah.
like it's just
Yeah, we're
like,
on the later tab.
It's just like 2023 sometime or
I mean, Winter had some good stuff too. I think.
not even 2023. You know what I mean?
Winter's Vinland Saga. Bunch of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Some more sequels.
Iron Blood and Orphans Ur Hunt, which is like some other spin-off of
Oh,
Iron
dude,
Blooded.
what's her name? My wife. What's that girl's name? The royalty from Iron Blooded
Oh,
Orphans. Long hair.
yeah, Ainsworth.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Birdie Wing 2. God damn it! I still have to finish Birdie Wing. You guys have to remind me of that.
Oh, Nick, you got to finish Birdie Wing. Dude.
All right. I'll get on it.
Oh yeah, they just announced the Undead,
I really do want to finish it, though.
Undead Unluck anime as well. I'm excited for that.
Oh, yeah, we read that.
Yeah, I like it.
Because who recommended that to you?
King nominated it.
No, who recommended that to you
To
like,
me?
a long
Noxie.
time ago?
Noxie.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
Noxie, that's
Noxie
right.
didn't recommend it. I mean, he didn't recommend it to me directly. It's just like they were reading it for Project Manga.
I thought that like on one of our episodes that he recommended that to you.
Yeah.
No, I was already reading it when he was
Oh, okay.
He recommended me Witch Hat for the millionth time. He recommended me
dude.
Witch Hat.
Sam, you know what you would really like?
Nope, shut up.
You would like Witch Hat.
Nope. He was the one who recommended Witch Hat to me, and I put everyone else on. So shut up.
No, I'm pretty sure
I'm so
that
tired of
Sen
that joke.
recommended that.
Sen nominated it. Sen, okay.
And
So Sen
Sen
nominated.
is always right.
I love
Sen
how,
nominated
I
it
love
for-
how Sam has to clarify this whole
No.
freaking witch hat
No, because
story
it's
for the
because I'm
millionth
tired.
time.
Okay, because I'm tired of getting checked for it. It's so fucking bullcrap. Like I was already reading it, and then Sen had discovered it on their own, and then recommended it, nommed it for Manga Club, and I chimed in, and I was like, "Oh yeah, you guys should read it. It's sick." Because I knew I wasn't going to be a part of it. I was like, "Whatever. I'm not going to join." But yeah, you guys should read it. Like it's awesome. I was
I think you're one of those perfect blue scenarios, Sam. You don't know who's who anymore.
I literally no.
You wake up and you're in a different
No,
room.
it's-
And you're like, what's going on?
You know why it's not a perfect blue scenario? Because it's literally recorded on our fucking YouTube channel and on our
Sure about
podcast
that?
feed.
I remember Sen guested one time, and I think that's what they said.
That's not what
Oh my
happened.
God.
And I'm over like this joke. It's funny with literally anything else, but with Witch Hat, it's like super like you're
It's
fucking
like no.
Well,
fuck
I mean,
you.
if you like, if you like Witch Hat, you would also like Tokyo Revengers.
so stupid.
Sam's gonna get mad.
I think King recommended that one. That was a good recommendation by King.
I'm literally getting tired of getting checked for
No,
this. It's
King
so
didn't
fucking annoying.
recommend that. To
Oh,
Manga Club.
who of us did that?
That was
it,
Ains.
Bree or-
Ains recommended.
Ains. Oh, okay. Good
recommended
job,
that
Ains.
For Manga Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam, you should definitely check that one out. It's got delinquents.
Okay, I just want Nick. I just want everyone to know right now. Currently on the Discord, Ains just tagged me and said, "Oh, Sam, did you read the latest chapter of TR?" Because me and him are the only ones caught up on it because that's how long we've been reading it. So, as Nick was making that funny fucking joke, just know that this has been a weekly read for me for like the last 2 fucking years. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Let me go next. I want to talk.
No,
All
you
right.
did enough.
Reborn as a vending machine. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, that one I'm actually excited for. Nick, you would actually really like that one.
Anime has peaked.
Eh.
I'm on their subreddit.
You're on the vending
Just
machine subreddit?
No.
Oh, I was
Anime
like, what are you
subreddit.
talking about?
Dude, although I'm pretty sure they probably posted this one over there. It's Venton time. It's gonna be like Morbin time, dude. But yeah, dude, vending machine subreddit. There is also a meme apparently. It's called like cock piece or the one cock or something like with One Piece, where they just animate big like dongs
Wait, what?
everywhere. This is just reminding me of that because also what the other thing that reminds me of that is there's a manga I think where a guy's maybe this might be a meme too and I just got bamboozled, but a dude, instead of his hand being a girl, his dick is a girl. Like she is.
Oh, I think that's a hentai, I think.
That sounds
Yeah,
like
probably.
porn.
Yeah, I think that's a
Oh,
porno.
it sure does. See, that way you can watch it and it's not gay. You're not looking at a dick. It's just a girl.
God, dude.
All right. But yeah, Reborn is a vending machine. I don't need to know anything about this. I'm watching it.
That way you can watch it. It's not gay. Yeah, Reborn as a vending machine is that one where people
I don't even know what it is, but
like in the last couple of years where isekais have been really huge. People think they hear the title and see the thing and they're like, wow, this has to be a meme, and it's like, no, it's really a thing.
I hope it's like Monster Girl or Monster Musume, where she like blushes every time she squirts out like a drink. That would be hilarious. They got to do that.
Yeah, I don't even know. Oh, we're also getting MF Ghost too, which is the guy who does the mangaka who did Initial D. This is his other like car manga.
Oh, sheesh. I'll watch that.
Yeah.
Initial D, another anime to watch in your teens. All right, so my next one that I'm excited for is Dungeon Meshi, Delicious in Dungeon, or the Toilet Dwarf anime, because there's a dwarf who cleans all the toilets, and we read the manga, well, part of the manga for this. Also, I nominate Dungeon Meshi Part 2. I nominate it right now. Ed, write that down. All right.
He's gonna get so pissed. You have to use the fucking nomination document, you fucking bitch.
But yeah, Delicious in Dungeon. It's a really fun manga. We read the first 3 volumes of it, and it is what you think it is. It's just adventurers going through a dungeon, discovering stuff, finding new foods. It's pretty light, actually. It's like an extremely lighthearted Made in Abyss, where like nothing really bad happens, and it feels like an RPG. It's just super fun. I think Trigger is doing this.
Wait, which one is this one?
Katakawa sponsoring it.
Which one are you talking
Delicious in Dungeon.
about? Oh, Delicious in Dungeon.
Dungeon Meshi.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Studio Trigger is doing it. That's what's showing up on here.
I think I talked about this one on the one of the last.
And it's
newscasts
not
I
an
did.
isekai. It's just a fantasy,
Oh, okay.
which is nice. Which really a lot of times there's not much difference, but isekais are just. I think isekais are like really kind of like fucking creepy. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, the next one my last one I'm excited for is Frieren Beyond Journey's End. This is another. I don't think this is an isekai either. I think it's just another fantasy.
Did you guys read this one for Manga Club too?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why I'm excited. I read a few chapters of it. It's great.
A few chapters. God.
This is a anime about an elf girl, and oh god, I forgot a lot of details. It's been a while since I read it. It's a fantasy anime. It has 12K upvotes on our anime. That's how you know it's good. Ambivalent elf action. That's what people are saying.
Okay. So let me ask you
It's
this.
a contemplative slice of life fantasy adventure with a little bit of action. Oh yeah, it is a little bit quieter. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so Nick is proving
Elf's it's Elf's last tour.
Oh my god.
That was a good way to say it.
So Nick is proving that he does know how to do solo cast right now. Fucking listen.
Wait, what do you mean?
So anyways,
Oh, just talking a lot.
Yeah,
Oh, like,
just-
filibustering.
just popping off when I'm trying to get back in there, and you keep going like, oh, look at this one.
I'm like a fucking news fucking interviewer, just interrupting the guest all the time.
You do.
What do you
that
think of this?
constantly.
Whoa, blah, blah.
You constantly do that
You
all
do
the time,
that all
though.
the time.
Like,
Okay.
it's-
Okay, Danny's gonna fucking lose her shit. Okay, listen. Let me
Wait,
ask
have you seen Cyberpunk Edge Runners?
It's already
I'm
out.
kidding.
Okay. Anyways, let me tell you this. Let me ask you this. Last week we had kind of mentioned, or I kind of mentioned, like, okay, Shonen is moving in this new direction, right? And now we're getting all these adaptations of like the newer ones and stuff, right? And I don't I personally think I feel like Mappa is just riding huge dongs right now, right? They're just like they want to grab everything and anything and everything that is done that is like really popular in the manga sphere right now, okay? Like Tower of God, God of High School, they try and grab it all, right? And they're doing Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen,
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man.
We didn't even mention that. That's like everybody already knows about that one.
Yeah, it's like premiering in like
That's gonna be
literally-
the biggest anime of the year by far.
It's
Like, not
premiering
even close.
It's premiering literally in a month. Yeah, so like I'm excited for
Oh,
that.
wait, is that this year that it's starting? But
Yes.
it's gonna finish next year. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe so. Yeah.
That's right.
They did Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie, and like I'm over here like, okay, Mappa, you're checking on all this stuff, and you still haven't given us the next season of Dorohedoro. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing here?
It's too weird.
You haven't given us another Shingeki no Bahamut. Not that I care. That's like Nick's thing. He likes that. But
Wait,
like,
haven't you seen that one? You'd love that one.
I mean, I watched some of it. It was alright. I mean, there's not enough.
The dub is great, dude.
There
You
wasn't
fucking
enough
love that
like
shit.
there wasn't enough like proxy battles or witch hat things going on.
Okay,
So
well.
I moved on. But like, and not enough like delinquent cat faces in it.
I mean, the main guy's kind of a delinquent.
I think one of the great mangas that does do like delinquent cat faces is Fist of Summit. There's a delinquent cat face in that one.
Oh yeah, I heard about that one. Are they adapting that one? Which studio's doing that?
God, you know what? That'd be so crazy if some fucking idiot.
That'd be pretty sick, dude.
I don't fucking know, dude. I'd have to think about that one. But like, okay, we're finally getting Vinland Saga season 2. Mappa's doing too much. They're doing too much, man. And we're not.
What if they just swallow up other studios?
God, that would suck. You know, we're finally getting. They finally announced Yuri on Ice season 2, and it's like I'm waiting for all these sequels, but they keep taking on these new, really huge things, like Chainsaw Man, and you know they're just announcing the JJK season 2, and I think once they get done with Attack on Titan, it'll be better. Like, okay, now we can, you know, move on from
Now
this.
they can just retire. They just stop.
Yeah, they're just like, no, okay, we're done. We're closing the studio.
I'm old, Gandalf. Like butter. Scraped over too much bread.
Script over too much bread. But, like, it's too much. It's too much, so much to the point where, like, we're waiting for these sequels to these awesome shows that we fell in love with 2, 3, 4 years ago. And I'm just like, come on,
Well, so I'm
dude. Mappa needs to
looking,
stop doing so much. That's all I was
So-
going to say.
I'm looking at what Mappa has done. And for this year, Mappa has only done 4 shows. So for 2022, they did the second part to Attack on Titan. They did Dance Dance Danseur. They did Kakaguri Twin. And then Chainsaw Man is coming out soon.
Yeah, Chainsaw Man and Attack on Titan were the big ones.
So they only did 4 shows this year. And then next year there's only 3 shows coming out and they're all sequels.
Yeah, but freaking, like, it's just that they're taking on the big things. And with these big things, they're expecting, you know, a lot of people are expecting them to look really good, you know, and be adapted really well. So, like, they're putting all of, like, their efforts and A-teams on the big things when it's just like, can you just give us the sequels to these shows that we fell in love with, like, 2-3 years ago? Like, instead of taking on new things every fucking year. And, you know, like, it's not so much about, like, the output of how much they're putting out every year, because obviously production starts years before that. I'm talking, like, you know, resources. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, they keep every time like
Well,
like,
what other thing? Okay, here's my question then. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't think I'm understanding the contradiction that you're trying to say right now. What other new resources has Mappa said that they were going to do?
Oh, I mean, just like in the last couple years, right? They took on the God of High School, Tower of God, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Attack on Titan, right? And those are all just really big things. Those 4 by themselves are really big right now. JJK was huge in Jump. It still is one of the biggest things in Jump right now. If you fuck that up, I mean,
But
they
they
have to
haven't.
put. No, they haven't. But that's exactly what I'm saying. Is that they're putting their A-team on all these newer things that they can't go back and focus on, like, making season 2s for the shows that we were waiting season 2s for like the last 4 or 5 years. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, like, I'm not. It's just
I'm
like they
still
keep
not
taking on.
understanding.
Oh, so you want more sequels?
They keep. Yeah, it's like wanting dessert before
But-
you finish your dinner. Like, they keep
Okay.
taking on more new
here's-
things and more new properties.
Here's
adapt.
a thing that I want you to think about. Would you much rather them take on these projects like Jujutsu Kaisen and then rush into a second season right away? Whereas by them releasing a second season for Jujutsu Kaisen, for example, in next year, probably the end of next year, where they can take their time in getting all of the animation and like the fight sequences right, versus just throwing it out there right,
Well,
literally
that's-
right after they just released season 1.
And here's my answer to that question. They're not rushing. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, is they are taking their time and are doing a good job and putting the great staff on it, the awesome staff on it. You know,
To me, the way that you were portraying this topic, it sounded like you were upset about it. That
No,
they were
I'm not.
taking
No,
forever.
no. That's not what I'm upset about. I'm not one of those people who demanded, CD Projekt Red to give us Cyberpunk like really as fast as we could. Like, I'm not one of those douchey people. What I'm saying is you keep taking on new things, and those new things are really big things. So because they're really big things, you have to make sure you put your A team on it, put on the A animators on it, and put your best staff on it. And now other things that we've been waiting for longer are getting not delayed, but pushed back. So like we didn't get an announcement for Yuri on Ice season 2 until just like this year.
Well, no
You
one
know?
even
Is season 2 for
well,
that though?
I mean, it's not even.
Well,
It's
yeah.
not season 2. It's a movie.
Do we need a movie for that though?
I mean, I would like
Yeah,
a
it's
movie.
super popular. I'm sure it'll make a lot of money.
Okay, but that
Well,
even
animated
just makes my point even
relative.
more so. Like it's a movie. Let's work on this. Let's focus on this film and then put it out there. But they can't because they're putting all of their A team and stuff on the new stuff they keep taking on.
Well,
it's like you keep taking on work.
Personally, with that, for example, like Yuri on Ice, I much rather them delay that and finish whatever they're doing right now, like freaking Attack on Titan final season part 3. I much rather them complete that, like get it over and done with, and then
Yeah.
move on to
Yes.
to doing
That
Yuri
is-
on Ice.
Yes, that is exactly my point. That is what I'm trying to say.
I feel like they would have got more hype for Attack on Titan if they just had like one like long running, or not. Yeah, maybe like a lot, like just multi-season, like one chunk every season. You know
Like
what I mean?
ongoing, right? Like not
Yeah,
like
basically like an
Like
actual
how they
shonen.
do with One Piece, how One Piece is ongoing.
yeah.
It wouldn't even have to be every week, but yeah, like have like 2 of those cores per year, or
Yeah.
3 even, and just
So-
get them all done.
And what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to say is that they should do that, yes, and they are doing that. But therein lies the problem. Is yes, they are doing that, and they are taking their time with things, and obviously, it's not that they're rushing or I want them to rush. Of course not. But they keep taking on new stuff, which is like pushing other things back.
Okay, and again, my question: what other new stuff are they taking on? Because I'm literally on their Annie list page with every single thing that they have done, and the only new thing that they're doing, it's not even like a set date for it, and that's Hell's Paradise. Everything else is sequels. Like next year, Jujutsu Kaisen second season is coming out. The third part for Attack on Titan's coming out, and Vinland Saga. That's it. There's no new stuff. So I'm not quite understanding what new stuff Mappa is taking on.
Right,
Danny whipping
but
out
so-
that data.
Right.
Duck.
No, right. But that's exactly like what I'm saying is Vinland Saga season 2, we've waited. Look how many years we waited for it.
Okay.
How many? Wait, when was the first season?
It's like 2019.
And
That sounds- I mean, there's a pandemic.
Studio did the first season for Vinland Saga, so
I know.
I don't understand. I'm sorry, Sam.
I'm not sure what happened with Wit Studio there and why Mappa decided to take it, but why take it? Why not just continue working on Attack on Titan instead of taking on the duties for Vinland Saga season 2?
I don't know. They made them do it. The production committees made them do it. I don't fucking know.
Exactly, and that's the problem.
Maybe they hired more people.
I know they opened another studio and shit, but it's like we wouldn't have had this Attack on Titan final part, actual final. No, for real, this is the final season, part 55 bullshit happening. If they had just
not redo.
If they just finished what they were fucking doing, that's all I'm saying.
So you're just salty about Attack on Titan.
No, I mean yes, that's part of it. I'm just saying.
I mean, to be fair, also we're still in a pandemic.
No, and that
well, especially Japan.
That's even more so to my point. Then why are we? You know what I mean? Like that's just like you're asking. That's like there's a long line at Subway, right? Okay, it's one person working because everyone called off, and the person at the end of the line is getting mad that they're like, "Why aren't you doing enough?" Because I'm one fucking person, and the idiots, the higher ups, think it's okay for me to be here by myself. Like the higher ups at Mappa just think it's like, "Oh, we're just gonna take this; it'll be fine," not giving a shit about how fast and how much care that the writers and staff want these animes to be. Like the people, the production committee or whoever Nick mentioned, higher up people, executives and shit, they just keep going, "Oh yeah, that's a good one. Let's do that."
I'm just guessing. I don't actually know.
I know, and I'm just guessing part of it too. Like I don't know who makes those decisions, but like
it's all a money laundering scheme. The more anime they make, the more money they can launder.
And Danny, like those numbers look small to you. Like, oh, they're only doing like 3 or 4 things. That's kind of a lot. I mean, there's not studio, like there's fucking, do you see Studio 3 Hertz and Doga Kobo doing, 4 or 5 a year? You know what I mean? Like maybe they do 2 some a year. I don't fucking know. But like, I don't know. Maybe I'm.
How many anime studios are there right now?
I'm saying the amount of care and the amount of time they are spending on the big properties right now, right? Because otherwise people are going to be mad if they adapt these like poop, is amazing. And I want that level of care all the time, but then stop taking on new things to avert your attention to. You know what I mean? It's just like
infinite growth, Sam. The shareholders will not abide.
Yeah, see, like
okay.
The jokes that Knicks are making are exactly on point of what I'm trying to say. Like they're like.
So
I don't know how it works in Japan. I think they're slightly different, but whatever.
I just want to say something here. I just Googled why Mappa is taking on Vinland Saga, and apparently where did I see it?
I mean, they hired a lot of the same staff too.
Tuba himself was the one who personally wanted to move to Mappa. Like they wanted them to handle it.
Sure. And I don't know every single situation, right? Every situation's different, right? Like that's one you named, right? And it's like, okay, I'm sure that's completely different than like why they decided to do 15 parts of Final Attack on Titan, why they decided to grab Jujutsu Kaisen, why they decided to grab Chainsaw Man, whatever. All I'm saying is like, to me, it seems like they just keep grabbing the next big thing without thinking about the output and the other stuff that they already have ongoing or supposed to have ongoing, from whatever.
It's like Jeff Goldblum said, we were so busy thinking about whether we could that we didn't think if we should.
Yes. And yeah, exactly. Like I'm just like I can be patient. It's not like I'm gonna fucking die tomorrow. Well, who knows? But like I can be patient as I'm just saying like why take on? It just seems like they take on every time they take on, and maybe it's not necessarily the fact that they're taking on too much, but just like every time they saw how popular Chainsaw Man was and decided, oh, let's grab that. Let's
they want to make money,
yeah,
dude.
But,
let's grab that while we're working on Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, if you think about it, those are all kind of the same story, though. So
you also have to think about like exactly who decides which studio to take. Like you don't know what the meetings are going to be like for that.
No, I know, and I know every situation is different. Like obviously, the situation you just described with Vinland Saga, like that's that was the choice of,
The director.
the director,
Yeah.
and that's fine. And they are hiring a lot of the same staff from who did it at Wit Studio for that, so that's fine. But like, I just like, to me, that's what it looks like, and I'm not saying that's exactly what it's like. I'm just saying there are people out here, me included, that have been like waiting for season 2s or sequels of like other stuff that they were already working on, and then they decided to be like, oh, we'll take this on too. And I feel like those things got pushed back because of it. That's all I'm saying. It's like, it was like when we got the announcement that they were doing Chainsaw Man, it was like, okay, but you guys are like, we got that announcement while Jujutsu Kaisen was like airing, right? And it was just like, okay, does this mean that we're not going to get a JJK season 2 for like another fucking year? And it's absolutely fucking true. If you click on the later tab, there is a thing for Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, which is like, okay, fine, they did the Zero movie, right? But it's like, did you really need to do the Zero movie? I don't know. Could have done the Zero movie a little later.
Movie
So, I'm just gonna say this. I mean, it's not.
This
just,
is Sam's solo cast
it's
now.
not just happening at Mappa too. Like, I'm a fan of Yaomushi Pedal. Okay, and
Sure.
their 4th season came out in January of 2018, and they just announced that they're doing a 5th season that's coming out soon.
Okay.
So that's like 3 years.
Okay.
And that's TMS Entertainment.
Wait, what? That's way more than 3. That's like 5 years.
Correct. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Well, if it
so
comes out next year, it'll be fine.
Sorry,
So-
go ahead. Finish your point.
Like, it's happening. It's not just happening at Mappa. Like, it's happening at other places too. And like, to be fair, TMS Entertainment, they're taking on way more stuff than Mappa is. So just like in of this year alone, they took like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 things in this year. So
Okay,
I mean-
so you agree with me then, because CMS Entertainment is also doing the same thing.
I mean, I don't really think about that. I mean, yes, I would love them to, like, especially for Yaomushi Pedal, something like that, I would for sure would have liked them to produce that kind of thing quicker, but you don't know what happens in between things, like, production might have been delayed, or the mangaka might have not wanted them to continue doing the series. Like, you don't know what's happening.
No, I know that, but I'm saying
so-
barring any of those details, obviously I'm not going to know that stuff. But like, they took on Fruits Basket and put it out, quicker than they made the decision of whether to continue to do Yamushi or not, right? So it's just kind of like, damn, I really would have loved a season 5, but I guess they're going to do this now.
I would feel I in that retrospect, I think it's more of like priorities. Like, Fruits Basket is obviously a way more popular and priority versus Yaomushi Pedal.
And it was already done. Like,
Yeah.
the manga was already done, right?
So,
And I get that. I get those situations. I don't know every situation. I'm just saying, to me, that's what it looks like, and they should stop taking on so much stuff. I don't know. I'm just saying,
I
like,
don't
you
think
can't.
that's going to ever slow down. Like, I think these industries are just going to take on more and more projects over time. It's not going to slow down.
Didn't they downsize the number from last year? They did.
Right, because I'm
I
sure
heard
the
they did
pandemic slowed
quite a bit less.
Yeah, the pandemic slowed everything down.
And like, this is my question I've asked before. It's like, how do these anime make money? Like I think it was on AAA podcast. They mentioned like half the studios are in the red.
Yeah.
Roughly. I don't know if that number might be a little off, but a lot of them are in the red,
Right.
which is bad.
And
So how do you make money? Like, How does anybody make money on like 200 shows coming out a year?
Rights, merch, things like that, I think.
But really? Because a lot of shows have like, 50. If it has 50,000 fans, like that's, maybe that can make some money. I don't
It's
know.
also the NHK numbers, right? Like that's where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Japan, I think they're domestic,
Which we never know.
Streaming,
Which might be another reason why a lot
but
of
still
anime
they're in the
are-
red. Like they're losing money. So
Right.
why can't they just consolidate a little bit?
That's all I was saying,
okay, chop off like 20% of the shows, at least.
Like Nick was complaining
And then
these
make
last
every
couple.
other show better,
Right.
And then you have a better chance of creating a hit because it's gonna look better. It's
Yes.
gonna look like number one, and then you can have like your best, talent doing all.
Nick-
you might have to.
You are spitting, okay? And that's all I was trying to say. And all I was trying to say was the reason I brought up Mappa was because there was all those things coming out on Twitter from animators who worked at Mappa. They were like, dude, we are fucking dying. Okay, that's the only reason why I brought them up.
So make them bigger. Let them. It's like Futurama. Why does the larger friend Joey not simply eat the other 5?
Yeah, and the only and I know, and Danny, you're absolutely right. I know they're probably not going to like slow down at all, right? That's why for this episode, the topic is like, what do you want to see in 2023? That's something I want to see, whether it's probably most likely going to happen or not. I just would like to see if people just calm the fuck down a little bit, okay? Because these past couple of years, Nick has been yelling, there's too many fucking shows. The rent is too damn high.
The rent is too damn. It literally is,
And it really is.
everywhere in the world.
and the three of us are getting, the three of us, Danny, we're getting fucked in the butt sideways. We're like, fuck, I didn't even finish.
But
I
you
didn't
like
even
getting
finish
fucked in the butt sideways.
That's beside the point.
No, not sideways. No, not sideways though.
Actually,
It's
sideways.
like a Tom and Jerry style. You got a fork stuck up there.
Well, when I lay on my side, it's not that bad. I actually like laying on my side. Okay, that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is,
You like getting
let me
fucked
get
in
a
the
great
butt.
let me get an actual adaptation of the full adaptation manga of the full manga of Catch It 1.
Oh my god.
That's all I'm saying.
Jeez.
I just really
In
need.
conclusion, Catch It 1.
I need to make Danny do that at least once an episode. I love it so much when she's like, "Oh my god."
God.
It reminds me of Bob from Bob's Burgers when his kids do something stupid. He's just like, "Oh my god." Okay, sorry, I bogarted the whole podcast.
Okay,
you
so,
fucking did,
Yeah,
son.
sorry.
wait, off topic. So
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
Bob. I'm Bob.
My clothes are going
Who's-
out of style.
Who's Linda?
I'm Linda. I'm
Okay.
Linda. And then
And
Nick
then-
is
I'm the girl, right?
Nick is literally the kids. Like Nick,
All of them,
both
like
kids.
all three
Yeah,
of
both
them.
of them.
All three
Nick
of
is
them.
Nick is
Oh, there's
Louise.
3? I thought there was only 2.
No, Nick is Louise, Tina, and
I gotta watch Bob's
Gene.
Burgers. You know what? That's a great kids anime. Put your 5-year-old in front of it; they'll love it.
10 out of 10 anime. Next to Futurama. Oh no! Nick is the kids and Teddy.
Oh no! If
He's
if
the-
Nick has to be a Bob's Burgers character, he's Teddy for sure.
Which one's Teddy?
He's like their.
He's literally Bob's friend that just hangs out at the restaurant and just eats.
He's also like a handyman, so like he does like fix their stuff and whatever. But like he eats lunch there literally every day, and he's kind of like. I don't know. Well, Nick is not as annoying as Teddy. Teddy's really annoying.
Yeah. I'll never.
Yeah,
I
and Teddy
think-
can
I
grow a
think
beard, unlike me.
My one memorable, Teddy moment was when Linda made their apartment a bed and breakfast, and she let Teddy sleep in Louise's bedroom, and Louise was fucking pissed about that. And Teddy was just all like nonchalant, like literally nothing phased him or anything like that, except for when she really found out what his like fears were, and it was like the costumes and stuff.
The costume like mascots at like like pizza arcade places and stuff.
Yeah.
I like when he's like fucking they're trying to get the boiled egg out of the restaurant because it's stinking up the whole restaurant.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, I almost died." So anyway, you gonna open the restaurant today? What's the story? Anyway, so sorry, I didn't mean to fucking yell for the last 15 hours.
Oh god.
Any last minute 2023 things you guys want to see or don't want to see before I tell y'all? To
Okay,
fuck out
I
my
know
house.
Sen is not excited for this, but I'm excited for Blue Lock.
Oh yeah, Blue Lock.
Oh yeah, because Sen said it was gonna look ugly or something.
Well,
Yeah.
they don't like the animation.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Leiden
Well, I mean, if
Films
it's ugly,
is
it's
doing
ugly.
it
It's
or
all I can
something
say.
like that. I can't remember.
Also, it
who's
is
doing
Leiden Films, AAA podcast.
know.
If you're listening,
Let
you
me
keep calling
see.
it Linden Films. It is Leiden Films. Thank you. That's your Nick grammar minute. It's not even grammar. It's just
Wait,
like a
Triple
name.
A keeps doing that?
Oh, sorry, no. Not
yeah, I don't blame them because like Linden is a word. Nobody ever says Leiden, so it's not anybody's
Leiden
fault.
Sorry,
Films
Danny, go
isn't-
ahead.
It's a weird word.
8-Bit is actually the studio who's doing Blue Lock,
Oh, okay.
which I don't even
More
know.
like 7-bit. Shit, dude, it doesn't even look good.
I mean, 8-Bit is the one.
Or no,
who-
2-Bit. 2-Bit.
who's
I should've said 2-Bit.
doing, Slime.
Well, the
Which
staff
one,
on
Danny? Which one? There's so
the-
many slime shows now.
the staff on
No, they did all of them.
You're talking
Oh, they
about
did. Holy shit.
Say it
the
again.
staff on Slime though is like they're pretty good. The staff on Blue Lock is probably different, and maybe that's what Sen was not excited
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but no, I get that. I mean, we got some teasers for Blue Lock out, right? And I think they saw those teasers and were like, "Ah, shit! I don't know if I'm gonna like this."
Yeah,
It's
I
got
try
there-
not
'cause-
to. I try not to watch like teasers like that. I
Right.
usually, like to see key visuals, and I'll go off by that, and then maybe like the first teaser trailer, and that's it. Like I don't want to watch any other
Sure,
teaser trailer for it.
sure.
So
Yeah, I get that. I'm actually I can't stop thinking about that Akira thing that Danny talked about earlier. Like that, I was like, watch it be a CG thing. It'll be a CG thing, I bet. God damn
I
it.
mean, honestly, I think that would be pretty interesting if they did.
I mean, it would
right.
work, right? Like if they did the
Yeah.
bikes like that, I'd get it. But like, you know,
Yeah,
they might do the whole thing.
I feel like that post-apocalyptic kind of scenario works well with CG. I mean, that's just my opinion and everything. I don't know. I don't know which studio is going to do the Akira
I don't think
thing.
anything works well with CG, and anybody who supports CG should be
Here's where I think you're
thrown
wrong,
toma-
Nick.
toma-
Nick is-
tomatoes
Nick is-
should be
Nick
thrown.
is
Tomatoes should be
jaded.
thrown at
You're
them.
wrong. Here's where
Here's
you're
where you're
wrong
wrong.
with that. Okay.
Tell 'em, Danny.
Fucking, I'm gonna plug another studio. Studio Orange does
Lay down the law.
fantastic CG, and you can't say otherwise. Fucking,
Say that.
Fucking
Say that.
Land of the Lustrous, dude. Come on.
B-Stars?
Yeah, but that took them like 20 fucking years to make it.
B-Stars, dude? They're doing Trigun Stampede, and it looks
Don't
great.
matter, dude. Like they're doing CG right.
Say that.
They're doing
Yeah, but
CG
for
right.
I know for Land of the Lustrous,
Say
it took
that.
them a long ass time to do it.
Who cares? Who cares? They're
Niggas
doing
like
it right
it's too
now.
long.
Just because they, Japan didn't understand CG 20 years ago doesn't mean that it's still bad now.
Everyone yell at Nick.
Yeah, it does.
No.
Nick is
I mean,
still
you
bad.
could literally
It's still bad.
you
I
could
said it. I
literally
said it.
say that like
Blah.
Pixar sucks at CG because, Toy Story didn't
Wait,
look
Toy Story
good.
looked good. It still looks pretty
Have
good.
you seen? Well, actually, you know what? That's actually interesting that Danny you say that because like if you watch the first Pixar movie compared to like how they do it now,
It's rough.
Was that a Bug's
it's,
Life?
It's
It's
so
a rough around the
crazy.
edges.
No, Toy Story 1 was the first one.
I thought it was a Bug's Life.
No,
No.
Toy Story 1. But like, here's the other thing too. Like, Nick is jaded because of Berserk season 2, and that was
Yeah.
done by
Well,
Milipenzi and Gemba. Like,
you
who
know
the fuck is
what?
Milipenzi and Gemba? You know.
You know what? Nick needs to get the stick up his ass and move on.
Nick,
Wait,
why don't you,
up or out?
Nick has PTSD from that. Okay, he has PTSD from fucking Guts like hopping up and down while he was walking. Like the way he like hopped, like you just like it looked like a fucking PS1 game, but worse.
So bad.
Anyway, I love polygons. That being said, Nick, you got any final thoughts before?
No, I gotta go. I gotta go play Pokemon Unite.
He's got to do his dailies.
Nick just
Dude,
wants.
oh, final thoughts. Everybody watch House of the Dragon on
Nick,
HBO.
Nick just wants there to be a Pokemon Unite.
Rings of Power is kind of mid. Just saying. House of the Dragon is the best live action show airing right now, or one of them. Top
Dude,
3.
Game of Thrones sucks.
I mean, the ending was kind of bad, but the rest of it was pretty good.
Nah, dude, it's all terrible. The only cool thing about it was Tyrion Lannister. Everything else sucks.
That's not fucking. Have you ever watched Game of Thrones, Sam? No.
I think I watched like a clip once.
Yeah. Exactly.
I read a few chapters during.
Okay,
the
you know what?
meeting.
As a few chapter reader, I respect that.
Oh man! All right, let us know what y'all are excited about. Oh, also Gridman Universe. Gridman Universe. Just saw that one. Girls in Panzer IV. Let's fucking go. Let us know what you're excited about, whether it's the show or new studios. I had here in my notes to touch on that new studio that formed with like some of the animators from like those 3. It was like some people from WIT, some from Colorado, and me and Danny talked about it a couple of weeks ago. I forgot the name of it already. I was going to talk about that, but not really much to talk about other than say I'm excited to see what they're going to do. But so I'm sorry I don't have that name on hand. But that being said, let us know what you guys want to see in 2023. See in 2023. Chilling with my homie B, Nick and Danny. So that's my bars right there. See, when you take that into the studio.
Drink a lot of water and now I gotta pee.
Oh, bars. When Nick said, drink a lot of water and now I gotta pee, I felt that, dude. Felt that deep.
You have to pee now?
Actually, yeah. I've had to pee.
You guys ever like stand still and close your eyes to figure out if you have to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Nick, what are you doing? We're at work.
You're like, oh,
Hold on,
I'm good.
Calibrating.
Yeah. Anyway, let us know what you guys are excited for.
I'm percolating, Jerry. I'm percolating.
That being said, I love you guys. I love you guys just the way you are. I love you guys so much. I've been Sam. That's been Danny. That's been Nick. And this has been the Anime Summit Podcast.
Dracaris.